All right. What's going on, jackasses? All right. Oh. I'm eating an entire tin of mints in 10 minutes. You'll think I'll end up on the next Chubby Emu video you watch. I don't know, depends on what's in the mints, I guess. That was one of the most bizarre questions I was ever fucking asked. How many mint leaves per day is okay? All right, one more warm up. What are your macros? I have no idea. I'm not a dipshit who counts my macros. What are your go-to protein sources? It's mostly tofu and protein powder, but like I'll have some beans and stuff. Been having chickpea and red lentil pasta. Mock meats here and there. Oh. I'm in a basement, not a garage, and I don't know exactly how high the ceiling is. I think it's more than 8 feet. Okay, so this is 35 pounds. Oh. How long is the Berserk manga? I think there's close to 500 chapters. It's still ongoing. It's not done yet. No, haven't had any bicep or forearm issues. Ugh.
Basement-dwelling vegan has meltdown and destroys desk and keyboard like a 6-year-old having a tantrum despite being 34 years old after losing a debate.
I did not lose a debate. How about I smash you like I smashed my fucking keyboard? Thanks for the donation, 21st. I'm not particularly interested in reading Bleach. Like, it just looks stupid. I don't think I'm going to be going to Antarctica anytime soon. I already basically have to live in the Arctic 6 months out of the year, so I'm not really interested in doing any more of that. How about I take a trip down to Florida or something?
Do you think the world will ever improve, VG?
Yeah, it's got to at some point. I'm sure once we reach rock bottom, the only way to go is up, right? Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Trump's Maduro invasion will make Trump's threats be taken more seriously. BTW guys, he's clearly obviously joking about taking over Greenland. Him putting 15% tariffs on European countries that are against it is clearly just a joke, even though it happened.
He hasn't put a 15% tariff on European countries that won't let him sell Greenland. That was just a threat he made. I've already explained myself. Don't really care about debating toddlers on fucking geopolitics, but thanks for the donation. Dodo Donatillers, let me know when you're reacting to videos. Did you see that your boy Clavicular, who have fanboyed over in the past, was... I've never fanboyed over Clavicular. Singing along to Kanye Heil Hitler song Sneeko and Fuentes, and yes, he's worse than Frank Tufano, honestly. I will send you a video later. Fucking cares. Thanks for the donation, dude. I think he's an idiot for hanging out with those losers, but... Oh, the guy does meth, so... I don't think every decision he makes is all that great. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
Yes, he actually is dipshit. President Donald Trump said Saturday that he would impose a new 10% tariff on Denmark and 7 other European countries until a deal is reached for the complete and total purchase of Greenland. Raises to 25% by June 1st.
That's great. Thanks for the donation.
Are you sure it will improve, VG? I mean, the overall state of the world right now just seems to be getting worse and worse.
Yeah, well... Again, once we reach rock bottom, the only way to go is up. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
I saw my local bookstore have the Berserk Manga Deluxe editions in hardcover books. Was gonna start with volume 1 and take my time with it till I'm ready for volume 2. Supposedly there's currently 43 volumes as of today.
Yeah, and I think that corresponds to close to 500 total chapters. I just read it online. It's just a pain in the ass having so many fucking books. They have to find a place to store, and it's free to just read it online. I tend to binge read mangas. I don't just read a volume, wait a couple weeks or something. It's usually I'll spend like a weekend just reading the entire thing or most of it, and I'll just keep reading it for a couple hours a day at least till I'm through it. Thanks for the donation though, Grey Knight. Oh.
What do you mean by rock bottom exactly? Are you suggesting that the country won't improve until it becomes a shithole like Mexico or Jamaica?
Maybe. I think that's probably going to be the case for fucking Canada. Thanks for the donation though, Dodo. Ugh. Fuck. Yeah, that UK government game. Holy fuck. I don't know how anybody lives in that shithole of a fucking country. They care more about like violent Islamic extremist immigrants than they do about like actual citizens of the UK. Oh, it's just nuts. Oh. Oh. I would probably get arrested like immediately if I lived in the UK. They have like the dumbest fucking hate speech laws. They literally don't let you say anything. Fucking hate that country. Fucking shithole. It's like insane too how fucking complacent everyone is about it. Like, dude, if that shit happened in the US, everybody would bring their fucking AR-15s to the fucking Capitol. All right. Oh. How much test are you taking? It's 267 milligrams per week. So, can't remember how much it is per day. It's test and enthate, 250 milligram per mil. And I take 0.15 mils per day.
Well, if any country becomes a shithole like Mexico or Jamaica, it's England. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, the UK is just irreparably screwed. Complete shithole. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like just insane mass riots and protests fairly soon and just erupts into martial law. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Yeah, I inject test every day. If you do once a week injections, you're probably going to get side effects. And you have very unstable hormone levels if you do that. So you're probably not going to feel as good either. So every day, micro injections are better. Dodo donators. You don't see Jews or literally anyone for that matter protesting outside of mosques, let alone yelling hateful things at the people in there. But you do see endless protests outside of random synagogues yelling horrible things at Jews. Why is that? Well, because we know who the real fucking monkeys are. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. Oh. I use 30 gauge 1-inch needles for injection. I haven't actually seen 29 gauge. The only 29 gauge I've seen are insulin needles that don't have like a removable tip. Would you recommend hopping on sooner than you did? I'm earlier in my lifting career, but I'm also 6'3", 185, 12% body fat. What would you say is a good time to start? Like, under ideal circumstances, oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, this is my kitty friend. Oh, that is some good kitty smell. Look how big he is. Do you guys see how big this cat is? He is so big. Gum gum. Oh my goodness, I love you. So, under ideal circumstances, the earlier the better. I would say once you reach your full adult height, like, why wouldn't you hop on? You just have more time to benefit from the drugs. So, the issue is most people don't know how to use steroids and they do stupid shit. So, one, I would make sure you know enough about the drugs to use them safely and effectively. Like, yeah, ideally, the bigger, more muscular you are, the better when you start taking them, because the more muscle mass you have, the better the drugs are going to work. There's just more androgen receptor sites for the steroids to actually work on. But, yeah, like, if you can start younger, you're going to benefit from the drugs for a longer period of time, right? So, I would just learn as much as you can about the steroids. Like, start with Todd Lee, Anabolic University. That's a really good source. Kurt Havens is also a really good source, and Vigorous Steve is also a good source. But I would start with Todd Lee. Just watch all of his videos. And yeah, once you feel like you know what you're doing, or what you would be doing, then yeah, just hop on, get jacked.
It's very odd. I know people that say they're vegan but they eat snacks that are not vegan. WTF, it's just so stupid. Is there a such thing as half vegan people?
You're talking about women, right? It's mostly women, and I've seen a few like gay retarded fags like say that shit. There's a lot of like pathological women with like borderline personality disorder and narcissism that just want to be special or something, and they'll call themselves vegan for attention and crap. I see most of that from women, but I've seen some like just gay retarded dudes do that. But yeah, there's no such thing as being half vegan. No, I don't have Walmart delivery pass. Wouldn't a person that has less muscle benefit way more than a person that already has a good physique? No. Again, the more muscle mass you have, the more androgen receptor sites you're going to have for the steroids to actually enact on. So you're probably going to see much bigger increases in muscle mass in a person who already has a lot of muscle mass naturally versus somebody who hasn't really worked out yet and is really small and skinny. They also can't take as much drugs because, again, there's only so many androgen receptor sites, so if they take more drugs, they're just going to get more side effects.
And feminists say women are on average smarter than men.
Yeah, they're not. No evidence of that whatsoever. If they were so much smarter than men, then I guess they don't need alimony. They don't need child support. They should be smart enough to be able to earn a living and support themselves, and their fucking kids are on their own, right? So sure, if we're gonna go with that, women are smarter than men. Okay, cool. You can get by without men then. Why are you asking for fucking money? Thanks for the donation, Dodo. All right. When do I get what you owe me? I need to take this to court. Don't worry, Gig. I'll send you your payment at the end of the month. Trust me. No need to get any lawyers involved. All right. I'm feeling strong. I think we might go for 315 for Pendlay Rose. Most lawyers are fucking assholes. Oh. Dude, especially criminal defense lawyers. Holy fuck, most of them are just fucking useless. Like, they're really bad. I've had some really good lawyers, some really bad ones, but I'll tell you what, you really gotta watch out with criminal defense lawyers. Fuck. Have you heard of Mount Athos It's an all-male society in Greece, and it's very peaceful. Well, obviously it would be all-male if it's peaceful. Oh, I've never heard of it, though. What the fuck? The fuck was that? What the fuck? What the hell just happened? Oh, there we go.
You mean like the defense? Lawyers for Casey Anthony VG.
Is that the chick who murdered her child and got away with it? She actually had really good defense lawyers. Like, they got her off. You have to be careful with a defense lawyer, because what'll often happen is a lot of defense lawyers, their strategy is to basically not defend you. And they'll just try to get as good of a reputation or a relationship with prosecutors as possible so that they can get really lenient plea deals. Now, if you've actually committed the crime and you're like fucked, you can't defend yourself, that might be really useful for you. But if you didn't commit the crime and you actually want to fight the charges, that might be a fucking problem because they're not actually going to defend you. Which is the issue I had with one case. Ugh. Ugh.
No, you don't get it. Women are smarter and more capable than men who can't provide, but they also need men's help during divorce. Women also independent girl bosses, yet men need to be the ones doing everything for them in a relationship. Don't you see, VG?
Yep, definitely been there, done that. Thanks for the donation, Ben Boy. It's kind of insane. The amount of pathological fucking women there are. I didn't commit any crime. The police just made up a bunch of bullshit charges. They lied claiming that I had prohibited weapons, which I didn't. And because they were in control of the chain of custody, I couldn't disprove it. So my lawyer told me about that. They can literally lie about whatever they want if they're in possession of, whatever evidence they want to use against you, and just lie about it. Yeah, they claimed that I had some illegal knives that could open with centrifugal force, which I did not. And again, all they have to do is lie and say, no, they're prohibited. I didn't go to jail. No. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, the police are incredibly fucking corrupt. I don't think people appreciate just how corrupt the police are. They lie about everything fucking constantly. And it's not like they'll just plant cocaine in your car. It's a lot of little tiny lies that add up. Like they can just lie about evidence that's in their chain of custody. So like a knife, right? There's some knives that are legal to carry, there's some that are illegal. So a good example of that is like, say there's a restriction on the length of knife you can carry. So a lot of places you can only carry a knife that's like 3 inches or less in length. Well, how do you measure it, right? So they could just say, oh, it's 3 1/4 inches, and then charge you for it, right? So it's that sort of stuff that they lie about all the fucking time. They'll also lie about, on the police report, they'll say you were acting belligerent and combative and erratic when all you were doing was like, why am I being arrested? I don't understand. So it's those kind of little lies that add up that they like try to fuck you over with. No, I'm not afraid of ending up in jail one day. I'm not like a drug dealer or anything, so I don't expect to get arrested. And I tend to just stay away from people too. Like, best way to get into trouble is to just hang around too many people. If you stay away from stupid chimpanzees and avoid their drama, then, chances are nobody's gonna, like, the law can't fuck with you, right? So if you just stay indoors, work out, do steroids, play video games, there's not much they can really do to you. Unless you're in the UK, then they'll literally arrest you for social media posts. Oh, fucking easy. Alright, let's get fucking serious. Dude, it's fucking crazy. I saw a guy in the UK get arrested because he posted photos of himself at a gun range in Texas just shooting guns legally. And then they arrested him. The UK is the gayest, stupidest, dumb bitch, weenie, cuckold fucking country, dude. Like, holy fuck. Talk about a gay simp nation. They, like, literally don't want you to be a man there. Yeah, Hamza's from the UK, and I mean, look at him. The guy's a bitch. I need some good hype music for this. Let's see. Here we go. I'm using the smaller nylon belt so I don't fucking dislocate a rib again. Hmm. Fuck yeah, bitch. Oh. Guy in court got the same sentence for beating up a cop after robbing a place because he is First Nations and on meth. Yeah. That makes sense. Fucking retarded. Yeah, that's fucking Canada for you. Just let out all the criminals. That's 315 on the bar. Can you hit a nerve in your shoulder injecting or a vein or anything? Well, there's nerve endings in your shoulder. So you might find that there's certain spots on your shoulder. For me, right in the middle of my right delt, if I inject right in the middle here, I'll hit some nerve endings and my shoulder will start twitching like crazy. As far as like any large nerves that like travel down your arm like your ulnar nerve, no, you can't hit like an actual large nerve like your sciatic nerve in your hip or anything. So you might just get some muscle twitches, but it doesn't hurt. It just feels weird. And you can't like inject into a vein. What can happen is as you push the needle through, you might nick a vein. And then when you inject, a little bit of that oil can go into the open wound in the vein. And I can't remember what the technical term is for it, but a little bit of the oil can get into your circulation, and it can feel like you're a little bit out of breath. I've never had that happen. It's like there's no point in worrying about it. Like that's the worst case scenario. Yeah, I can't remember the technical term for it, but like nothing will happen. Some people will tell you to draw back on the needle to make sure you don't hit a vein, but it's pointless. Just fucking stupid. And then you're just gonna inject air into the muscle, and then you're probably just gonna cause more post-injection pain. But if you just move the needle in very slowly, what happens is you'll push nerves and veins out of the way when you inject. If you just stab in really quickly, then you're more likely to actually go through some of those veins and nerve endings. No, I don't inject like Greg Valentino. I'm not injecting like 3 mils of test propionate directly into my biceps. Thoughts on Turkey Tom shit? Like, is it just the stupid thing that some random fucking Redditor claimed she dated him or something? Here's a pro tip. Don't believe anything women say, especially on the internet. So if he committed a crime or something, then she can go to the police and report the crime. If a woman's complaining on the internet, that means nothing happened and they just want attention. So, I don't believe any of the fucking stupid shit I've been hearing about Turkey Tom on fucking Reddit and crap like that. All the people talking about it are fucking idiots. Women lie like fucking crazy for attention. It's just what they fucking do. And these are anonymous people who have no fucking accountability. And when you mix women with no accountability, you get horseshit. So don't believe any of the fucking random crap you hear online about Turkey Tom. All right, let's do another set. Oh. Yeah, I've got a RTX 4090 and Intel Core i9. It was one of the defective CPUs. Probably gonna upgrade my CPU, like in the summer or something. Yes, I take showers after my workouts. I don't walk around fucking stinky all day. Fucking weird ass question. No, I don't usually do drop sets. I generally just do straight sets. How much volume are you doing at the moment? Like quite a lot. It's probably over 20 sets per week for back. Close to 20 for chest. I think a bit less for shoulders. Like it's probably closer to 15-ish. And legs is probably the least-ish. I think it's still around 15 sets. No, I don't think Jeff Nippard's a fake natty. If Jeff Nippard was taking steroids, for one thing, he'd be bigger and stronger than he is. And he'd probably also be a bit less of a, like, weird simp beta male. When was the last time you touched a woman? Last night I fucked your mom. I think Isaac's making ice cream with the creamy. Let's see. All right. Oh. Oh, that's sweet. Getting fucking stronger. Ugh. That is a PR. Thoughts on Lyle McDonald? He's a really good resource. He definitely knows what he's talking about with training and nutrition. And he's obviously not vegan. When it comes to things like You know, caloric intake, nutrient partitioning, fat loss, weight gain. Like, he knows what he's talking about there. Um, but yeah, it's not vegan, obviously. And I think it's really understated just how bad meat is for you. Do you watch That Vegan Lawyer? Yeah, Patricia Nonis, right? Yeah, I've popped into some of her live streams. Let's say a woman wants to be with you. What does she have to do? Let's see. She has to be pretty, have a nice ass, lift weights, do some form of anal sex. I need to poke around down there. And ideally is also into motorcycles and video games. And also not be crazy. Someone told me TVP is high in oxalates. I think he meant oxalates. It's not. Oh. Yeah, I saw the debate with Anna and Just Pearly Things. That was just fucking retarded. Pearl is dumb as fuck, so. Ugh. I would say Pearl was more right than Anna, but she had no ability to actually argue for her position. So she just looked like a dumbass. Ugh. Who's Pearl? She's just some dumbass. Ugh. She was doing some pick me kind of anti-feminist grift thing. And again, feminism's trash, but Pearl's just so fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm planning on doing combat sports in the future. I'd really like to do Sambo. It's basically judo and kickboxing mixed together. Canada has egg gag laws. So far, they've actually been successfully challenged in court, and they're unconstitutional. So, I wouldn't really worry about it too much. What do you think of karate? Karate can be good. Karate used to be really fucking hardcore back in like the 80s. But it's kind of happening with jiu-jitsu. When something becomes popular and there's money to be made, you end up having to appeal to the lowest common denominator. And the lowest common denominator people don't want to get punched in the face. They don't want to get hit hard. They don't want to get injured. They don't want to like actually fight. So that's why there's so many karate places that are just a complete fucking joke, and karate's kind of made fun of at this point. It's just because that's how they make money. If you want to open up a dojo and actually make money, you have to have families come, kids come, people who are like 45, who've never worked out a day in their life come. None of those people want to get punched in the face or beat up. And the same thing is kind of happening with jiu-jitsu, where a lot of places will like flat out not let you roll until you've been going there for a few months. They do competition jiu-jitsu, and they'll teach you stupid fucking shit where you just turtle and pull guard. So it's just what happens to every martial art if it becomes popular enough. 505, 525. And that should be 540. Yeah, I'm feeling better today. Yeah, I've done jiu-jitsu. I don't like what jiu-jitsu is becoming. Because again, all these places, they'll just teach you to pull guard. And if you get into a real fight with somebody, you're just going to get your face stomped in. And you're going to get absolutely fucked. So they're not teaching you jiu-jitsu for actual combat or self-defense. They're teaching you competition jiu-jitsu. And, yeah, you know, it's lame as fuck. If you go to a jiu-jitsu place where the instructor has actually done wrestling, that's usually a good sign that they'll actually teach you like actual real martial art, because you don't do that in wrestling. Oh, hey, Gum Gum. My goodness, you're so big. Ooh. Oh. I'll go up and wait. We'll go with 5:45. Oh. Fuck yeah, motherfucker. Big traps. Is Muay Thai the best martial art to learn? There's no the best. If you actually want to know self-defense, you have to know grappling. It's non-negotiable, as Blaha would say. So, Muay Thai would be the best martial art for striking. Wrestling would probably be the best martial art for grappling. And you can kind of branch out from there with judo, jiu-jitsu. Judo is really useful for like street self-defense because a lot of people are going to be wearing like clothing, jackets, and stuff that you can grab a hold of. And being able to pick somebody up and slam them on the concrete really hard, you'll basically kill them.
Sup Richard. 100% right about jits. Went to a jits gym for 3 years. Started doing Muay Thai there. We used to do Thai sparring but the owner said no more sparring. The sparring was scaring away too many people.
Yeah. Again, it happens to every martial art. And that's why jiu-jitsu is so popular, by the way. Nobody gets their nose broken. Nobody gets punched in the face. Nobody's bleeding. So that's why jiu-jitsu has become so popular. It's a gentle art. You can obviously get fucked up. Like you can break something, dislocate a shoulder or elbow or whatever. But like when you're talking about normies, so, 40-year-old people who are like, oh, that's neat. I want to make friends and, roll around and, be a little physical. Like, they don't really have to worry about. And that's the majority of clientele. If you go to a jiu-jitsu gym, they don't lift weights. They've never fought in their life. It's a lot of like dorks who work office jobs. It's a lot of like 40-year-olds who kind of want to get back into exercise and socialize a little bit. So it is what it is. And like gyms either have to make a choice to either cater to really hardcore athletes where they make absolutely no money from them, or cater to the lowest common denominator, your average fucking person. So yeah. Thanks for the donation though, Saxby. Yeah, I'm in my basement. I've been to a BJJ gym before. Just because you train at a place where everyone's on fucking steroids and they all compete and everything, that doesn't mean that's the average normal gym dude. I love it when you say anything and then like somebody I go to a place that's different. That's great. All right, 545. All-time PR. This is how you get big traps. I think I'll up the weight again. That's feeling light. I'm getting really fucking strong. Fucking pussies. Don't even do steroids. Dodo Donatellers, there's a chance Republicans could win the midterms, as unbelievable as that sounds. It's true. Can you imagine the permanent harm Trump and his party would do to this country if the party wins again in the midterms? Yeah, well, you know, we'll deal with that when it happens, I guess. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo.
Get Destiny back in the gym, or do a workout video with him. I reckon it'd be fire.
That would be funny. I'd be totally down to do a workout collab with Destiny. I'm not opposed to that at all. I get the sense that he's a little worried to meet me in person. I gotta get an extra couple 45-pound plates. There's a warm day in the next, week or something. I'll probably go to Ottawa, pick up a couple more 45s. So this will be 555. Ugh. Really want to get to 600 with the shoulder shrugs. And then once I can do 600, we'll go for 700. Want those Kazuya traps. Did Pierce Morgan actually break his hip? Olawale Black Pill Donateller's genuine question, my nigger brother. Do you still feel like you don't have any depression and those lessons you learned from that mushroom trip like a year ago, still your outlook on life? Or do you feel like it's waned a bit? Like, you can always have some off days. I don't feel anywhere close to feeling depressed. I was really angry and frustrated the last couple days, but I'm over it. You're always going to have some peaks and valleys. But yeah, I don't feel like I lost the kind of wisdom and shit that I had from the mushroom trip. Thanks for the donation though, dude. Hey, Gum Gum. Wow, you're so handsome. Gummy is so big. It's like a miniature panther. All right. Another all-time PR. 555. That still feels so fucking light. It's like I'm not lifting anything. I'm gonna do one more set. Fuck it, let's add 20 pounds. So this will be 575.
Can you guys imagine VG on Jubilee 1 vegan versus 20 meat eaters? He might literally end up killing one or multiple of them. They need to get him a few keyboards to smash just in case.
Yeah, they might want to give me some, like a punching bag or just something to break or rip apart. So I don't have to actually do that to a person. Thanks for the donation though, Dodo.
It just seems from my perspective you let things get to you, whereas these same things wouldn't have bothered you one bit during the month or so right after the trip.
Yeah, whatever, dude. No one's perfect. I was just in a bad mood for the last few days, inexplicably. It's probably just the winter. The cold weather just fucks with me a bit. Thanks for the donation though, dude.
Hey Richard. You inspired me to go vegan on May 2016 and still going strong almost a decade later. Appreciate you. Keep it up, bro.
Well, glad I could be a good influence on you. Thanks for the donation. Is that Vasilis? It's hard to read from here. I have an astigmatism. All right. Oh. Oh. That still felt pretty light. I think I'll be doing 600 really fucking soon, dude. Steroids fucking work. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. All right. Let's do some Yates rows. Yeah, figure eight straps are give you way more leverage than normal straps. They're way better for something like that. Uh, Dodo Donatellers, I don't know if you've been following the news with Syria lately, but the Syrian army, under terrorist Mohammed Osama bin al Jolani, or whatever his name is, made an offensive against the Kurdish Syrian Democrat Forces territory, and Trump reportedly refused to help. Yeah, well, you know, it's what they do. They've never liked the Kurds, so that's what you'd expect. The US has backed Kurdish forces for a long time. The primary reason was to take out Assad. But since Assad's overthrown, and so far they've been able to kind of keep the current dictator on a leash, I don't expect they're very motivated to help the Kurds. Thanks for the donation, though, Dodo. Oh. No, I'm not MAGA, you fucking retard. What in the fuck has anything I said have anything to do with being pro-Trump? Fucking dumbass. Thanks for the stupid question, retard. My feet are long and skinny. I don't know, they look like feet to me. Aren't those how feet normally look? Ugh, stop foot shaming me.
How are you feeling? Did you sleep well?
I'm feeling great. Feeling really fucking strong today. And I did, in fact, sleep well. Thanks for the donation, James. Oh. I was starting to vomit. Yes, that is a back exercise.
What do you think about that, Dale? Richard has first place for the Ruby Championship on lock. That's what think about you, Dale, you fucking fat little freak. As Richard snots mid-set.
I don't know about snotting mid-set, but sure. I'll carry on the Big Lenny legacy. Thanks for the donation, nigga.
Any chance this stream turns into a sleep stream later? I like to watch you sleep. You look rather comfy and cute resting in your recliner with Gum Gum on your lap. P.S. Would you like to interview me this week?
Yeah, we'll do that this week. I mean, there's a non-zero chance I might fall asleep during stream. Usually when I have a really hard workout, I do get sleepy right after, so non-zero chance. Thanks for the donation though, James. All right, let's do a set. Thoughts on natural hypertrophy? The guy's a fucking retard. He's just dumb as shit. And he's a massive hypocrite, too. Are you bigger than natural hypertrophy? Yeah. Clearly. I'm 6'3", 240 pounds. So, what is he, like 6 foot, 180 or something? Yeah. Oh. One more set. Then we'll do some rear delts and then biceps. Oh. Yeah, I think a few people made some keyboard smashing re-uploads. Getting fucking wide. No, my skin does not glisten more since I started doing steroids. It's called sweating. It's what happens when you get moist. Oh. Farted. Oh. Shit. Holy fuck. That was 275 I was doing. What do you mean I never noticed the fucking chat? Been responding to the chat all fucking stream. Jackass. Gummy, what are you doing? Gummy! Gummy! No, get out of there. You being silly? Gum gum. You being a silly kitty? Ugh. No, 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 no. Don't start. Come here. Get down. See this son of a bitch? He wants to cause trouble. Hmm? Think he wants to throw a tantrum. No. You got one more chance. Okay? If you cause more trouble, then you're gonna go upstairs. Look at this son of a bitch. You see how big he is? Do you see this? Do you see this? Alright. No troublemaking. Ugh. Dodo donates $2. Iran is still executing protesters right now as we speak. I'll send footage, proof of it later, all the while Trump is doing absolutely nothing about it. Honestly, even Kamala Harris would have done something about it at this point. It is outrageous. Yeah. I'm assuming his motivation for calling off the attack has something to do with his relationship with Putin. It's kind of inexplicable. He has never been friendly to Iran, ever. So it's really weird.
Genova mogs you to death, bro. He has an IQ of 170 and has the physique of Craig Titus, Dorian Yates, and Tom Platz rolled into one. If still in Adam Harper era would blow you off the stage, unfortunately.
Well, lucky for me, he can't stick to a diet or stick to a training regime. So sometimes it's not all about natural talent. Thanks for the donation, nigga. My forearms are not lacking. I'm just... If you have longer arms, your forearms are just not going to look quite as big. I do forearm training, so... And my forearms have gotten a fair bit bigger since being on gear, too. Okay. Dodo, donate $2. I don't know, I think it's probably multiple factors, like one being his relationship with Putin. Putin probably called him about it, and then also his re-election with Qatar. Yeah, Qatar probably also had something to do with it. And then the people that influence him, like Tucker and JD Vance, probably say don't get involved. Yeah. I'm sure Qatari influence had something to do with it too. Forgot about that. Thanks for the donation, dude. Oh, one more set. Yeah, thanks for the donation. No. Mm. 21st night. Fuck. I knew it. Nice try, dipshit. 21st Century Taylor is nigger. You think that Trump gets influenced so heavily by literally everyone he does. He has multiple advisors telling him to also attack Iran. So obviously it doesn't make sense. He just decided it wouldn't be a good idea to... Yeah, sure. Thanks for the donation, dude. Cocksucker. Oh. Oh. 21st and $2. Trump's net worth is several billion, and you think that he's influenced by a donation of a jet. Yeah, he is. The guy's a fucking whore. So, yeah. By the way, there's absolutely no reason whatsoever for him to accept that jet. No reason whatsoever. It's to the U.S. government, not even him personally. He's planning on owning the jet after his term's over. He wants to put it in a fucking museum that he owns. Some stupid shit like that. He doesn't get influenced that easily. He does. He doesn't have dementia like your boy Joe Biden. He probably does. He slurs his speech and just acts like a fucking retard all the time. He also wants to have sex with his daughter.
Hi James. Hello Richard Burgess. I have been waiting to interview you for many moons. Will you please talk to me? I need to talk to you because I think you are a strapping young man and I have the urge to suck your cock. Please Daddy Gaines fuck my asshole.
Well, I don't think that's the real James, but yeah, we'll do an interview with James soon. Thanks for the donation, fake James Wade. Oh. Yeah. Oh. $21st and $2. We'll find out soon if James is really an older gay man that likes strapping young, fit black men, hence him donating to you and wanting to talk to you. How much would he need to pay you for you to fuck his ass? Genuine question, since we know you're a whore. I don't know, maybe like a couple $100. Thanks for the donation, dude. I'm liking the way my back's looking. Ugh. Oh. Thoughts on microdosing, Tren? Well, for the majority of people, there's no reason to do that. Unless you're competing, don't bother taking a drug like Tren. There's absolutely no point. Why are there 2 squat racks? The one's Isaac's. So mine's the one in the middle. Isaac's is the one in the corner. Maybe I should just make a smaller jump first. What kind of loadable dumbbells are these? These are ones I picked up from Fitness Depot. They're Olympic dumbbell handles. Bells of Steel has them too. They're just Olympic dumbbell handles. So you can use normal Olympic plates with them. Uh, 21st and I tell yours, nigga, what the fuck? Couple $100 for you to fuck James, old man butt. It's obviously a joke. Ain't no way you're not gay and you have a thing for older men if you'd only charge a couple $100 for that. Also, what happened to Andrea Burgess? Haven't seen her in chat in a long time. She was like just in here at the beginning of the stream. Thanks for the donation, stupid.
Did you get a new keyboard? And did Isaac look scared of you when you came up from the basement after you raged? I bet he regrets moving in. Anyways, nice games, Richard, but your forearms are kinda small in comparison. Less traps, more forearms, bro. Julian.
Yeah, that's great. I didn't get a new keyboard. I had a spare one. And no, I don't think Isaac was scared. He came down to see if I was all right. Thanks for the donation, though, dude. Oh, hey, Gum Gum. You exploring, Gum Gum? That's a good kitty. Just slowly working the weight up so I don't hurt myself. I might be able to do 65. We'll see. Hey, Gummy. Oh my god, he's looking around. Such a big kitty.
I heard Clav, Sneeko, Nick Fuentes, and the Tate brothers were all banned from the club after they played and sang along to Kanye West's Heal Hitler. Gotta love Clav, he was kicking girls out of the VIP section because they were too chopped lol.
I'll give Clav a little bit of a pass because he's 19 for hanging out with those people. They're bad news, and I don't think they're really going to help him much with his career. They're kind of way too toxic and too much of a liability. And especially for somebody like Clav, who's got a bit of a unique lifestyle with the crystal meth and shit. He really doesn't need an influence like that around him. But it is kind of funny how he deals with women. Thanks for the donation, though, dude. I'd be down to collab with Clav. I messaged him on Insta, but he never got back to me. So...
What about Gummy? Good thing he wasn't sitting on the ground next to you, cause you would have threw that keyboard at him like an asteroid hit the Earth in 65 million BC and extincted the dinosaurs. Anyways, shaver face bro, you homeless, stream boring.
That's great. Thanks for the donation, dude. Dodo, donate $2. Vegan teacher has 1.7k concurrent viewers on her live stream right now. She's taking calls, and it's literally some dumb 12-year-old kid debating her. That shit is hilarious. Can you listen to it for one set?
So whatever it is that you think that you're doing, I know you're born into this family, you're born into this business. But the fact of the matter is, it's terrible for the planet, and it's not right to exploit or use somebody else. Okay, maybe you're saying, like, so why are you doing this to the cows? Like, would you all, just because they're not as smart? What is it? You know, it's not a reason. Okay, we wouldn't exploit or use mentally handicapped people. So why would we do it to any animals? It's wrong. Be kinder from now on. Thank you guys for the super chat. Hey, Cowboy, you wrote, what's your answer to the threat of invasive species on the environment?
It's actually really impressive
Why do
that
you
she can get
believe
that kind of
hunting
viewership.
is not the answer. Well, who is the biggest threat on the planet? Who do you think? Could it be humans? Could it be humans that is the biggest threat on this planet? And yet, are we hunting them? Is that what you're advocating for? Look, hunting, why would you want to hunt them when there's so many other ways to manage the wildlife? And you know, these, whatever, I don't know what you're talking about, invasive species, but vegans do have a right to protect our own land, So if you're growing crops, you have a right to protect it because that's not a rights violation. Veganism is against the exploitation of animals. So let's be clear. If let's say a mosquito was attacking me, I would have a right to kill the mosquito, just like if you were attacking me. Okay? Hey, thank you for the baseball hat. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the decorations, guys. Thank you, TikTok, for being here. Thanks for tapping on screen. We're up to 120,000 likes. Hey, somebody at the top of the list here is named Poogie. Hey, Poogie, I'll be right with you. Let me just see this next super chat. Person writes, I'm vegetarian, but I do not understand why you don't eat animal products. But you just said you're vegetarian, so you don't eat animals. Okay, is it bad that I eat my chicken's eggs? Well, yes, it is bad. You shouldn't be eating chicken's eggs. Okay, here's why. Let me show you this card, all right? Let's read this card together.
Dude, the
Actually, can you read
patience
this card
she
out loud,
has
over here on
is
TikTok?
incredible.
Can you see that? Let me flip this one over, okay? Because the writing is a lot smaller. You're gonna
Bro.
help the person here. Pardon?
No, that wasn't me. That was my brother.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, but you have to be over 18 to come in, okay? Sorry about that. Okay, guys, you have to be over 18. Make sure you do not get in the lineup if you are not over 18, okay? Let's get to
I
the
would
next
be
person.
raging at these
Thanks,
stupid
Sophie.
fucking kids.
I don't know. It doesn't look. Guys, I'm just going to go to the top of the. Hey, thank you for all this decoration. Lydia's back. Lydia, you were here yesterday. Okay, hold on. Hi. Welcome to my live stream. What's your name?
All right, let's do this. 65 pounds.
Tyler, can you read? Do you know how to read, Tyler?
Yeah.
All right, can you read this card, please, for somebody over on YouTube who wants to know about eggs, okay? Read that one. Don't eat eggs. Reason number 6, what's it say?
Chances are that if you are a vegan, then you're a fucking bastard, and I hate you.
Are you okay? Yeah, why?
I just really hate vegans, and I love eating meat.
Why do you hate vegans?
I think they're
Because you're
just not
jealous?
good people.
You're jealous of us?
No, I'm not at all.
Yeah, sure.
I'd rather kill myself than be vegan.
Okay. Why do you hate vegans?
Because plants have life too, right?
Why do you hate vegans?
They're a living thing.
Why do you hate vegans?
If vegans don't like kill and eat living things, then plants have lives too, right?
Plants are alive. Listen to me. Plants are alive, but they're not sentient. Do you think that cutting a carrot in half is the same
This
thing
kid's
as
a
cutting
little
cat
bitch.
in half?
Wow, I'd rather kill myself than be vegan.
That's right.
Buddy,
You know what, different things.
That's right. That's right.
you better
They're
not
the same
tell
thing.
me
You know
that,
what? Okay, I'm
'cause
gonna
I'll
let you go.
fucking
So I
help
think you're
you.
over 18. I'm going to read this card though for the person over here on YouTube. Thank you for being here, and here it is. Okay, don't eat eggs. Chances are that if you're curious about backyard eggs, your heart's in the right place. Because I know you said that you have some chickens, right? However, these eggs are still unethical to eat because the chickens who laid them came from the same cycles of cruelty as those in the egg industry. Okay? Keep listening for a sec. Using genetically bred hens who have been manipulated to produce more than 300 eggs per year depletes them of vital nutrients. So the chickens that you had came from cycles of violence. It's not okay. Ask yourself where all the
I don't know
blood
how
is.
she has the patience to like
Okay, you have hens who are laying the
deal
eggs.
with
Where are the
those
others?
stupid ass
They've all
kids
been
trying to
killed.
troll her.
So it's not right. It's not right to exploit animals or to steal from them. The stress
I'd
on their
flip a lid
reproductive
at these
system
dumbass
hurts them and
kids.
can be fatal. Raising chickens in your backyard and stealing their eggs is speciesist. Okay, speciesism is the
Where are we at? Dodo Tellers, hey, actually I have a good idea. You could collab stream with Vegan Teacher at least one time, maybe multiple times. Just join her on stream and you can stream simultaneously, not you, just you interviewing her, you know what I mean? I was planning on doing an in-person collab with her. So I'll probably do that soon. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
You know why she can get that kind of views? 'Cause she doesn't spaz and throw her keyboard out the window, you fucking ape. This is because you have half Jigaboo DNA in your bones. You fucking monkey. Ooh, that's why Clavicula doesn't talk to you, faggot.
Is that seriously, like, do you honestly think that's why? People are soft as fuck if that's the case. Like, what? People are too afraid to fucking watch my stream because I rage? I don't know. Thanks for the donation though, dude. Dota Nutilers, bro, what the hell? Her live stream has 120k likes and it's gonna get 1 million views. It's crazy. She has a big deal now, huh? Do a collab with her and take a chill pill when you do it. Yeah, I might have to, maybe if I just take some weed or something. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
I went vegan after I watched your videos back in 2016. My sister said you were working for the devil and possessed because God made animals for humans to eat. What a jackass. If God was good, he wouldn't make it for animals to kill others to live.
He also wouldn't make your sister a dumb bitch either. So, yeah. I think that proves God isn't real. If only your dumb bitch sister knew any better. Thanks for the donation, dude. Well, I got 7 reps with the 65s. I think that might actually be an all-time PR. Ugh. It's really nice not having any aches and pains. Oh. I don't do collabs or network with other YouTubers. Yeah, buddy. Name one person who'd want to do a collab with me. It's practically nobody at this point. They don't want the smoke. And, honestly, most people are pieces of shit. There's very few people I'd really want to collab with to begin with. Like, dude, the amount of fake-ass fucking retard dipshit, like, not even vegans. What, like Simnet Nutrition? Like, I'd ever want to make a video with that fucking piece of shit. Is it easier to recover from heavy sets to failure now that you're enhanced? Yeah. Yeah, way easier. Fatigue just doesn't build up like does when you're natural. Yeah, people make content about vegan teacher because she's an easy target. Again, people tried doing that shit with me, and I just fucking embarrassed them, so nobody wants the smoke. Oh shit. Fuck me. Ugh.
Did you know that Ariana Grande is vegan? And the way she looks now, people say it's because she is vegan and malnourished. Funny how people who take 30 NPK-LLS a day to stay alive, try to make fun of vegans. I fucking hate people. But love you, my BBC king.
Ariana Grande isn't vegan. And the reason she's skinny like that is because she's on Ozempic. Women in Hollywood are some of the dumbest cunts you'll ever fucking come across. And they'll get plastic surgery when they don't need it. They'll get liposuction when they don't need it. They'll be on weight loss meds when they don't need it. So any fucking women who are in Hollywood entertainment, like, they're just the dumbest fucking retards on the fucking planet. So yeah, she is just taking Ozempic or whatever fucking GLP-1 agonist. And that's why she looks anorexic, because she's taking weight loss meds when she shouldn't be on them. Thanks for the donation, though, dude. Oh. Thanks for the content advice, dipshit. See you later. Fucking moron. Oh, I need to upload videos to get views? Thanks, you're banned. Fucking retard. Ugh. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, anytime I do workout streams, the dumbest fucking people come by to just talk shit. It's just the way it is. I don't know why. And again, it's like fucking dumbasses with like... I don't know why these idiots think they can give me any advice. I'm gonna have rice with tofu and some split pea sweet potato dal. That is what I'm gonna make for my post-workout meal. Anabolic as fuck. Indian food is just so fucking good, man. Fucking love curry. Yeah. Forearms are pretty pumped. Yes, this will protect you from rogue keyboards. I wouldn't say I've surpassed Kazuya yet. Kazuya is fucking massive. Like, I think I'm gonna have to add another 20 pounds of muscle, really, to get like Kazuya. I think once I'm like repping 405 for like sets of 8 to 10, probably be right around Kazuya level. You have to do 10 hours of driving tomorrow? Fuck me. That's annoying. Oh. Yeah, Kazuya is a little more than slightly muscular. Like, Tekken 8 Kazuya is a whole nother fucking level. Like, Tekken 4 and 5 and 6, I guess, because it's the same fucking model as 5. I think I'm more muscular than he was in those games. But in 8, it's like every character is just fucking on just tons of fucking steroids. Oh yeah, I'll be able to get a 315 standing overhead press. That'd be sick to rep 315 on the overhead press. That'd be really fucking dope. That would put me in range for like actually being able to compete in strongman. Like an actual strict standing overhead. You fucks. All right. That's it for the workout. Hope you guys had fun. I'm just gonna make food and then we'll do the normal stream. So I'll be back in like an hour and a half-ish. But big thanks to everybody who donated on Streamlabs. Really appreciate it. See you in a bit.